Welcome back to Supercross. We've got some really cool stuff that we want to show you today. It's a project we've been working on. You guys honored us with this Golden Crank Bike of the Year for the 8th time. And we've got a lot of cool things that we're gonna be pumping out for you. And this one, I'm super excited about. So with that, grab a drink, put your feet up, but you're about to learn something cool and you're gonna see it on the racetrack at all the UCI World Cups and all the ABA Pro Series races around the world coming up this year in 2026. So guys, thank you again for honoring us with Bike of the Year for the 8th time, and come on in!
Yeah, dude.
One thing that we're doing is that with our carbon fiber frames, we have been evolving. When we first came out with our first carbon fiber frame that was a production model 12 years ago, I mean, it was 2014. One of the taglines that we put is that not all carbon is created equal. And that could not be more true than that statement. I mean, not all carbon is created equal. We've spoken about it in some of the videos to where, you can tell the difference between a good steak and a cheap steak. A good cheeseburger, a bad cheeseburger. A great burrito, a horrible burrito. Well, the same thing happens with carbon. So with our carbon, we started off using Toray T700S, which is a nano alloy pre-preg, just a really good material. After we had a little bit of time working with that, Toray blessed us with the ability to use the Toray 1100KS. And that's what we were doing on the Envy Black 2s and what we've been doing on the Visions. Well, just like us, Toray doesn't want to sleep on what they've done. They are constantly looking to evolve and to make things bigger and better and stronger and lighter and faster. And with that, we're now going to bring you the X Factor. The X Factor? What the hell is the X Factor? Toray has a material that they use for military grade, aerospace grade, Formula One cars. It has a higher yield strength to it. It is more refined. It is lighter and builds a better chassis. And with that, we have the new Vision F1X. So the Vision F1X takes everything that we've done on the Vision. It does still have the larger T47 bottom bracket shell. It is still monocoque, tip to tip, one continual piece of carbon fiber. There's no split seams. We have it to where you've got the flip chip setup to where you can either use the idler, the spring-loaded idler, you can use the sliding flip chips, you can run V-brakes if you want to be like Morris, you can run disc brakes if you want to be like Kai White. But by doing this, we've now produced a carbon fiber frame that is lighter and stronger than what the Vision F1 already was. The Vision F1 was already the lightest, strongest, stiffest, fastest, most launchable carbon fiber frame on the market, and we just upped the ante. We just took this to a whole new level. And with this, we're doing a couple new colorways just for the Vision F1X. It is going to be a little bit more expensive, so the way that you purchase the F1 is going to be, or the F1X is going to be a little bit different. We're still keeping some of the regular colors like this Kai White, Aston Martin British Racing Green, which is something that Kai has asked for. We're also doing some new colors like this. This is a limited edition color that Porsche does for their race cars that's called Moon Gem. It's got a little bit of gray, it's got a little bit of purple, but it just looks fast. So I'm gonna go through some of these frame colors here with you really quick and tell you a little bit about it. So this one on the Vision F1X, we're calling this the Idea. And the reason we're calling it the Idea, as far as the colorway, is that when we started to say, hey, what do we have to do? Well, we took it back to Supercross roots. So you've got the black, you've got the high vis, you've got the cyan blue, you've got the red, you've got all the team colors. This is very reminiscent of when we did the launch edition, when we first did the Vision F1, and now for the Vision F1X, we have this colorway. There's gonna be a lot more. Then, obviously, we showed you the Moon Gem. And being a race car fanatic and being an F1 fanatic, I mean, this one is just a super cool thing to me. This colorway, it's a Porsche exclusive color. It's got the little bit of lavender, a little bit of gray. In the graphics, you've got a little bit of purple, you've got the cyan blue, you've got the gray, you've got the black. Really cool. And again, it's full monocoque, tip to tip. So this, it says right on it that, you know, we're not only just using the Toray T700S, but we're also using the M40X and the M46X to really create that X factor, to make this bike a lot lighter, a lot stronger, a lot more flexible for you as far as pedal rebound. I mean, we're taking all the FEA that we can do to eliminate any of the friction spots, make sure that everything runs as smooth as possible and as fast as possible. And while we're talking about as fast as possible, obviously this British Racing Green, the Aston Martin color for Kai White, I mean, these things just, I mean, they pop. This time we went with the bright high-vis yellow. We've got the black, we've got the little bit of red. It's the Vision F1, but with the X factor. This is just gonna be, this will be, I'm gonna call it now. This will be one of the winningest bikes all year long. I know that's a big statement to say, but I'm gonna call it. I don't think that there's anybody out there that's putting as much thought and as much technology into their frames. With this huge power transfer center that we have here going from the down tube over the T47 bottom bracket into this lug, going into the rear end, the custom sculpted tube shapes, the full internal EPS to where the inside of the frame is just as smooth as the outside of the frame, so you have no stress risers. And then we're just upping the game by using the best materials. I mean, the M40X and M46X pre-preg with the nano alloy resin, you've got the yield, so it's gonna give just a little bit on the side to side to make it comfortable, but you're gonna launch like a rocket ship, which is exactly what this material is being used for. Now, we also have another colorway. We've got quite a few of you who have been asking for the orange, and you guys want some orange back. We were originally going to do this in what we were going to call the golf colorway. Again, race car inspired, where it was going to be that powder blue with the orange. And not that I'm a Bronco fan per se. This colorway, it's definitely reminiscent of the Bronco uniform, right? You've got a really cool dark metallic blue. You've got the bright neon orange. You've got the bold white Supercross letters, and you've got the X factor. This is what is just going to be the future. And we don't want to sit back and sleep. You know, when we keep saying, wait till you see what's next, we've got a lot more coming for you. But right now, I wanted to show you what we've got going on with the Vision F1X and why this needs to be your next racing bike if you're the one that wants to put the most performance out on the track. This will take advantage of all of your training, all of your efforts and allow you to put it out on the track and just leave it all out there. It's just gonna allow you to just blast it out. So guys, with that, we're gonna make it a little bit of a quick one, but I wanted to show you what we've got here with the new Vision F1X. They're gonna be available at all of your favorite Supercross BMX dealers. They're gonna be available online on supercrossbmx.com. But any dealer that you normally go to pick up all of your Supercross products, they'll have this available coming up this spring. With that, grab a buddy, grab a bike, go ride, go have fun, and just dream about what your future can be.
I know what I like, baby, I like you. Miss American Pie with that